Hello everyone out there and welcome back to my channel. I'm Coldfire and today I am bringing you the final track on the very first studio album by the one and only Barbra Streisand. And this one is called A Sleepin' Bee. A Sleepin' Bee. So, now this one is the longest track on the album. So, I'm definitely anxious to see how she ends the album. So, without further ado, we're going to listen to it and give our reaction. So, let's take it away, Babs. Give me what you got.
When a bee lies sleeping in the palm of your hand, you're bewitched and deep in love's long looked after land, where you'll see sun-up sky with a morning new, and where the days go laughing by as love comes a-calling on you. Sleep on, bee. Don't wake up, can't believe what just passed. He's mine for the taking. I am happy at last. Maybe I dreams, but he seems sweet golden as a crown. A sleeping bee done told me I will walk with my feet off the ground. Just passed. He's mine for the taking. I am happy at last. Maybe I dreams, but he seems golden as a crown. A sleeping bee told me I will walk with my feet off the ground. When my one true love I has found.
That was pretty interesting. So I'm assuming she's talking about as long as the bee stays asleep in her hand, the one who told her that she's going to find true love. And now that she saw him walk by and he's hers, the bee is bringing her love, maybe metaphorically. And so she's afraid if the bee wakes up, then her love for this person will be gone. Maybe because the bee stings or the bee flies away. But it's very hard to, I know, hold a bee in your hand. Unless back then it meant something else. But she's talking about the sleeping bee in her hand told her that she would walk on water one day. And walk on air one day or something another in that aspect. And tell her all these great things. So, metaphorically or not, she wants the bee to keep sleeping so that her dream stays alive. That's what I got from the message of the song. And yes, please comment if I didn't get it right or if it did mean something else. Because, that one was a very, very different lullaby type song. It almost had me transformed into another room. But quite beautiful and, a great song to end a great album. Your very first album. So, that concludes my reactions to Barbra Streisand's very first studio album from February of 1963. And it has been a pleasure going down this journey. I have learned a lot more about Barbra than watching future things of performances and stuff like this. This gives me an idea when I go back and do these kind of things. It's the same thing I did with the Patsy Cline. I left no stone unturned with her. I did her very first song all the way up to the end. Documentaries, everything, live performances. Of course, she didn't live that long. But this is the same treatment that I'm going to give Barbra Streisand because she deserves it. Because they were all strong women back then. These women that possessed the power to execute a voice that was stronger than any instrument or any computer or whatever that can make you sing great today. They didn't have that back then. Their voice was their instrument. This is live singing. I know that I'm not seeing her actually perform on a stage, but even in the studio, I can hear, especially when you have headphones on, you can hear so much better. But you could actually hear in some of the songs the paper turned. And because there weren't that many instruments used back then in a lot of songs. And with it being done live back then, they would just take it right out of the studio and put it onto a record. I mean, it wasn't nothing they had to go in and remix it and cut and splice and all this other stuff. It just is what it was. And that is why this can never be duplicated or re-sang by anybody these fabulous songs from the 60s and even some of the 70s. Yeah, I have to say. But I did enjoy going down this journey, and I can't wait to react to her next studio album. You guys out there, tell me what you thought of this experience of me reacting to the studio album and not her performances. I will get to those, but like I said, I just wanted to hear the album as it was, as if you had bought it. I am going this coming weekend to the record store. They have one, believe it or not, and I'm going to try to find as many Barbra Streisand albums as I can. Bette Midler, Judy Garland. Yeah, so I can add to my collection. I still haven't filled my wall. But until then, I would love your feedback and support. And I hope that you have a great day and enjoyed this. And I love you. And thank you for sticking around. And I will salute you with a sign off. And you have a great day. Bye-bye.